A lot of you have probably seen sound for the first time in your life. Yes, the sounds you hear are actually creating the geometric patterns on this Cymatics. You wouldn't think this sound has shape. You hear sounds in everyday life all the time, but each sound you hear actually has a physical shape. We're going to talk about this video and show you some more frequencies and shapes. Let's check it out. Yes, you are seeing sound. It's called cymatics, which is a science of visualizing audio frequencies. Everything you hear has a shape. You wouldn't think so, but it sounds a little weird, right? But all the sounds and frequencies you hear actually have a shape going through the air, and this device right here is called a Cymatics, will actually let you see that particular sound. And I'm going to show you a bunch more before this video is over. I want to tell you a little bit about what's going on here. Cymatics, unbelievable that you can actually see sound. It just freaked me out when I started seeing and playing and studying this. I actually did make some of these myself using several different methods they have online that you can make them. Stretching a thin piece of plastic over a hoop and putting a sound bar in it, and you can see it, but none of them work as good as this one. I want to give y'all a really good demonstration, so I purchased this Cymatics here so I can visually show you how it works. Amazing. Sound can affect matter, and you can see it. You'll see them just, it's affecting this right here, right? And you'll find on the internet where some of them say that certain frequencies, sounds can affect medically, affect healing things and doing different things. We're not going to get into any of that, but we can see that sound and frequencies do physically affect things, as you can see here. So it's pretty interesting, and maybe we'll get into some of that at a later date and check into more of that. But we'll be talking about hertz. Hertz is how many times vibrates or completes a cycle per second. I might do 50 hertz, 100 hertz, 200, 2,000 hertz, 2K kilohertz. So you'll be hearing that terminology, and the lower the hertz will be a lower sound, and the higher hertz will be a higher sound. That's just kind of how it works out with the hertz. But I just want to kind of give you that anyway. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to go through some specific hertz and look at the specific shape of that sound hertz and see what it looks like. Super cool. I do have some future videos with some, I think, are going to be really cool sounds that you hear every day, but you'll be able to see what that sound looks like. All right, let's get into some more frequencies and just show you what they look like. Let's do it. All right, that's just a quick introduction to Cymatics. I got some really cool thoughts going on in my head of seeing something that you hear every day, but seeing it. Sound has shape. Who would have thought? Anyway, I'm gonna put together a couple of videos showing some everyday thing that you hear, but you've never seen, and I'm gonna show it to you. Appreciate everybody coming on. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, subscribe to the Gigmaster, and we'll see you with some more hurts in the future. Stay tuned.